This Sunday morning to you, listen to Straight Talk right here on 102 Jamz. Good morning to you, Morgan.
Good morning, man. How are you?
Good. We're about to hit up Facebook Live. Go to 102jams.com/Facebook to check us out live.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a few things that we got to talk about this morning. There's been a lot of violence in High Point coming up at 7 o'clock. We're going to have a local community leader who's going to talk about what some of the organizing that she's doing to help get police and community more involved with each other, kind of help with some of these senseless killings, and that'll be at 7 o'clock. When's the first time you realized you were black?
Man.
That'll be something that we'll be discussing at 6:30.
Good stuff.
And at 7:30, get all your Valentine's Day fails and great stories together because we're going to be talking about that. Make sure you call up and be ready for that. But right now, it's the second Sunday of the month.
You know what it is.
So we got to get your business together.
Lady business.
Yes, the business.
So we got to get your pockets, a little bit more fat for the month of February. So Miss Chisa Pennix, also known as Lady Business, is in the building.
Good morning, Triad. How are you guys doing this morning? I hope everybody is good to go. It's nice and warm outside, so that should make you happy today.
My type of weather.
Yes.
77.
I love it.
All right, so you're always helping business leaders, business owners in the area out with some things. What do you have to put them on for this month?
So for this month, there's so many things coming up, but tomorrow is the big day because we are starting our GCDF Access Networking. And I know we alluded to it last month, but this is the event where I said, okay, let's look at all the networking events and why people don't like them, and then let's fix that. So people don't like when you go to networking events and it's very cliquish.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And I just did
certain
a thing.
certain pockets of people already know each other.
Yes.
And you feel left out because you're like,
hey, me.
I want to know the joke too.
I want to talk, right? You sitting in the corner. I just did an event in Spring Lake the other day, and so I asked everybody, why don't you like certain things when it comes to networking events? And these are some of the things that people said, so it's like, let's fix it. So they don't like the cliquishness. They don't like it when they walk in and they're not really greeted, so they don't feel comfortable when they first come in. And I know one of the young ladies mentioned that it's kind of awkward when you first come into a networking event. So, one of the things is we want people to feel welcome. And then one of the other things is people are like, a lot of networking events nowadays have turned into something for you to eat and drink. So you come, you get the free food, you get the free drinks, but are you really networking? And then the other thing, which hopefully we don't want you to do when you come out to the GCDF Access Networking, is the people that just want to come and be really pushy, try to sell you on something immediately.
Just about to say that.
You know that, right?
I was just about to say
Oh my God, it's just like, sir, ma'am, I don't even know you. Like, do I want your product? Do I want your service? I don't even know if I like you yet. And they want to throw business cards all around at everybody. So all of that we want to reduce or eliminate at GCDF Access Networking, because the point of it is really for it to be an information exchange. So we want to educate you on what's coming up in the community, and the GCDF portion stands for Guilford Community Development Fund. So if you've been looking for, and I know this is a great word here, money. If you've been looking for money for your business and you want to get your credit together, that's what they're here for, because they're part of a national CDFI, which their job is to help you finance your business, get your business together. And so if that's something that you need, which I'm sure pretty much every business needs, I suggest that you be there.
All right.
Is it just for funding, or just is this good for just business owners?
No, good for business owners, because that's what GCDF does. But we're also going to have the launch of a new business, which is, I know that's going to be exciting. So I'm going to tell the Triad, and I know you've heard Darlinda Finch, and so I can say it now. She's retired from GTCC.
Whoa, congrats.
I know, right? Woo, Darlinda! And she started her own business, which is Team DreamWorks, and so she will be there launching her business tomorrow. But we'll also have Dr. Catherine Addo, and she will be representing the Guilford Nonprofit Consortium. So if you've been thinking about starting a nonprofit and you kind of wanted to know what to do with that, then I suggest that you come out. But if you want to meet other nonprofit leaders, if you want to volunteer, you want to get on the board, then definitely come out. And then we also have SCORE there as well, because they're a sponsor. And what SCORE is there for is to help you if you need a mentor for your business. So you don't know what you want to do. you've already started, but you're kind of stuck and you need to move forward. You need to talk to somebody. You need to find your accountant. You need to find a lawyer. SCORE is there to help you with that. And so all of those things will be in the building. And one more thing, we're going to have the Economic Development and Business Services from the City of Greensboro in the building as well. So if you want to do business with the city, then those people will be there. So, I mean, I tried to make it as diverse as possible with the, you know, the people that we have there. That's the exhibitors. And I think that that's something that will definitely make it different from the other networking events and make it something that is like you should find something that you need there and not just come just for food and drinks. But if you do want to, the bar will be open and it's a full restaurant. So bring your coins, bring your credit and your debit so you can buy your own food and your beverages. And we're going to provide the connections for you.
So many resources.
In one thing, right?
So the bar's gonna be open, and Morgan was like, "Oh,
It will be open for purchase.
well, now that you say that,
Look, but we want people to support. So it's like if you come out to an event, you know, a lot of times people are used to getting certain things for free. But we're doing it at the Holiday Inn at 6426 Burnt Poplar Road.
not the hotel, not the motel."
But the Holiday
But the
Inn.
Holiday Inn, yes. And that Holiday Inn is newly renovated. It's really beautiful in there. They have great staff. And this way, what you'll be doing is you'll be supporting the staff too, because we want you to leave them a tip, right? And so this way, you know, we support some of the businesses in the community, and then we also go to some different places. And so I think this will be something really, really great. And if you're a student and maybe you're looking for an internship, you want to network with some people, then this is, you know, for everybody to be able to come out to.
Even if you don't have your business together right now, and you're just kind of like looking for the future, to scouting.
Exactly.
With that, those type of
Definitely, yeah, definitely, because we would kind of prefer you not to have everything together. Because when you don't have everything together, that means that you realize that you need some help. And so some people don't realize they need help. They really do, and they think they've got it all together. But you know, we can definitely offer you some of the resources that are available in the community. And the great thing about everyone, you know, for the most part that's going to be there at the event, is that there are either free or reduced cost services to work with those people. So most of the exhibitors that we'll have there, their services are free. So
Awesome. What made you think about the whole idea of putting something together? I know you said you asked some people, you polled some people on why, or what made them uncomfortable, or what they didn't like about networking events. But what made you think, you know, there needs to be something else, you know, going on, you know, and that made you want to put your own lady business stamp on it?
Well, I think that people want to network. I think that they want to find out who else is in the community. They want to find out who they can partner with, but sometimes it becomes very difficult. And so one thing was choosing a different day than what everybody else is doing. So most of the networking events that you see will probably be on maybe a Tuesday or Thursday. A lot of people around, of course, here don't do stuff on Wednesday nights because, you know, that's Jesus need his night, right? So that's usually Bible study night. And so I said, look, why?
I was like, what?
Oh, y'all didn't know that?
Yeah, I mean, I did because I grew up with it, but like, it's been so long. It's been so long that I was like, I thought that was
hit him
Sunday.
with the Jesus. Hit him with the Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus on a Wednesday, or whatever other religious affiliation you have. But yeah, Bible study is a big thing on Wednesday night. Not to mention Empire comes on. You know, it's gonna be back on Wednesday
Y'all
night.
still watch that?
Yes, because you know what, Cookie is always going upside somebody's head. So you know, you kind of got to see what's going on with it. But
see, this is
you know,
what happens in networking events right here, because this is like, at this point, I don't know what y'all talking about. I've never seen Empire,
So
it's
you
like,
can't join the
okay.
combo.
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
You're out of the
Chris.
And
loop.
this is exactly what she's trying to alleviate.
Yeah, even though I mean, but you know what? It is business things that you see within Empire. I mean, it's still, you know, even though it's got its
You see
ratchet
what she
side
did
to
there?
it, but I mean, it is business principles that are inside of Empire. So I mean,
It's
if that's the
great.
case,
Right.
you can still pull it in and make it work. But you know, we want to make sure that this way you start your week off. So jump started with the Access Networking, and you know, it should just make it a little bit easier for you to say, let me do something different. And I didn't want it to be the same thing as what everybody else was doing. I definitely wanted to make sure that some of those resource partners, because I mean, every time I come, I talk about resource partners, but you know, do you get to see them all the time? And I don't want to just, you know, continue to say, hey, yeah, you can go to this place. No, these people are actually coming out so that this way they can meet you. And so we'll have different resource partners in the building every month. And then also this month we are going to have a wonderful photographer out, and WizKid Graphics is going to be doing the photography for us. So I want to give her a little shout out. And every month we want to be able to have a different photographer, a different DJ out